Happy Sunday to everybody. I'm sure it's not Sunday when you're watching this, but it's Sunday for me. So I'll greet you with the day of today, which is Sunday. I'm here with my good friend. This is Nash.
Hi, buddy.
You may have seen him Guns N' Roses, Metallica.
Various.
He's done quite a few concert video bootleg merch tours with me. And where we are today, as you can probably see in the title of this video, I was here in early February. This is Chopito or El Chopito, I'm not sure. And it's, I was just saying to Nash, because he hadn't been here. Actually, it was you who told me about it, I think originally a few months ago. Maybe at the end of the year. I think you sent me a message about that.
Yeah.
And I said, oh yeah, I want to go. And I did come in early February. So this is it's the first Sunday of every month. Today is Sunday, April 6th. If you check your calendars, you will see that that is indeed the first Sunday of the month. And we're here at El Chopito, or Chopito, right behind me, in this beautiful building. They have it all dressed up nicely. It's beautifully decorated, and that's where we're going now. It's quite disappointing. I feel like I might let Nash down, and it looks like there might be fewer vendors than there were when I came here at the beginning of February. So we're gonna go in now and check out Chopito. We'll pay the 10 peso entrance fee, and I will show you all of the wares available in Chopito. We are inside here at Chopito, and the sweet dulcet sounds of Sirth Ungol are playing in the background. I hope YouTube doesn't penalize me for this. And I do have some bad news. I think Chopito is even smaller than it was when I came here in the first weekend of February. There's this middle section here. There are there are 4 tables there. There used to be 8. There was these 4 facing this way. There used to be 4 facing that way. And it's a pretty empty side here. And I was just saying to Nash, I kind of feel bad about it. That, you know, they're trying to do something here. And people here in Cuernavaca just don't care. But it's kind of cool that it exists. But I wouldn't expect this to last too much longer. So I will show a few things. We've walked around and kind of pretty much seen everything. I will buy a few things. That is not one of them, but there are a few things I'm going to buy that I saw when we came in. I hope they're still available when I go to buy them on the way out. I hope nobody else bought them. They're in such high demand. I may show those. There are 3 records that I want to buy. And it's a lot of this, I guess everything is the same stuff that I showed last time. It's Big Bang Theory on DVD, Walking Dead, Friends. These are, I think these are concert cups. Yeah, from past concerts. I don't know, I remember this, the Pulp Fiction, John Travolta character. This is all the same stuff. I remember I pointed out last time that John Corabi shirt. That's maybe the strangest thing here at Chopito. And let me see what else I can show. We've switched from Sirth Ungol to Trouble. This is Assassin by Trouble. Spoiler alert, I do have a Trouble album. This album, actually, that I'm going to talk about at some point. I want to talk about this album. And also, I've made my first purchase. I bought something from this pin selection. I bought this cool Trompo de Pastor. Is it too small for the camera to focus? I think that's a pretty cool pin. See, they're 20 and 50, and you don't know which is which, but I think it's a good bet that if you ask, you're going to get 50. So some kind of cool pins there. I'll add this to my Kiss lunch pail of crap, I call it. And they got a bunch of t-shirts here and here. These are all 100. I kind of like this Aussie shirt. And I do like to support these people. I'm going to buy a few things. I like that Motorhead shirt. But I think I'm not in the market for any t-shirts today. But here's some kind of kitschy stuff here. There is something I'm going to buy, and it's going to be this Mike Pratt. I'm going to buy that. That's 50 pesos. I saw that earlier and asked the guy, it's 50 pesos. I will buy that. It's kind of cool. And there's some CDs here, some used drumsticks, some used cables, more pins. Anything? I don't think there's anything here that I recognize. This is all Mexican stuff. I called this Mexican crap last time, and somebody wailed on me for that. I recognize Lila Downs. I don't know any of these other, maybe some of you Morelenses or Guayabas. Oh, there's that Sgt. Pepper's there. No, it's a spoof of the album cover. What is this? This looks like something I would be interested in. I'm not sure. Am I talking loud enough to cover up the Trouble Assassin song? All right, I'll go over here and show some more stuff. We're really dragging this out. I will try to talk over this music that's playing. I don't know who it is, but it might get me in trouble. So I will try to talk over it, and hopefully YouTube will not punish me for that. I showed all these CDs last time. I mentioned how crappy Manowar is, and Damien strongly disputed that. And I love Metallica, so there's Metallica. Some great CDs. A couple of Iron Maiden, Somewhere in Time, one of my favorites. Great Southern Trendkill. What else they got here? Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick. Van Halen, 1984. They got some of these, I think they call these all-over shirts. Lots of Maiden there. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Maiden, Slayer, except Metal Heart. Joan Jett, who Nash pointed out looks like some British comedian or something, a guy. And I didn't know who it was, and he showed me, and yeah, Joan Jett really does look like this British guy. That's an excellent album. Damien, I will disappoint you again. I think Ramones suck, or I just don't like Ramones. That's an excellent compilation of bands doing Ramones covers. Metallica, Kiss. Oh, this is Judas Priest. I'm going to get in trouble for this for sure. I'll see if I can take another break and get rid of any trouble I'm going to get in. Hellbent for Leather has given way to Motorhead Rock and Roll, and I'll see if I can talk over that too as I show. You can't get away from Kiss anywhere. That's a pretty cool. I don't know if it's a sticker or just like an 8x10 photo, but it's kind of cool. I think I will buy my stuff now and then head out, and I will show my loot. I'm ready with my haul from not El Chopo but Chopito. I've got some things here. First, let me show a couple of things I showed earlier. The pin. There's the cool Trompo de Pastor pin that I got. And look at this cool Pringles, little Pringles sticker that I got. That I will add to my Kiss lunchbox full of crap. You may remember all the Pringles that I consumed on my recent trip to Thailand and Cambodia. And also, you know, a lot of this stuff I bought, it's not stuff that I want or need or was seeking, but I like to support these guys. And so I gave them some business. So I did get this, as I showed, this cool Kiss book. So what it is, it's a lot of noise around here. This is, I have no use for this, but it's Kiss and it's cool. It's a book and it's all, I don't know if it's what, sheet music. It's all Kiss songs. There's Baby Driver, and it's the lyrics and the musical, I guess it's guitar tabs is what it is. And it's got some really Hard Luck Woman, Tomorrow and Tonight, Mañana y Esta Noche, and I love that it's in Spanish. Flaming Youth is Juventud Apasionada, Save Your Love, Guarda Tu Amor, Grítalo, I guess that's Shout It Out Loud. Yeah, Grítalo, Grandes Esperanzas, Great Expectations. Pretty cool. God of Thunder, Dios del Dueño. Pretty cool. It's that Kiss book. This is 50 pesos. And I got some records, which I may or may not be doing episodes on each. I don't know why I bought some of these things, especially one, the last one. Nash probably knows what I'm talking about, who's filming. Look at this. I got a Willie Dixon record. This is 50 pesos. This is like $2.50 US. I really don't know anything about Willie Dixon. I know Led Zeppelin stole all his stuff. And I thought this was kind of cool to get. I'm not familiar with one song, and it is all in Spanish. I thought that was cool for 50 pesos. And I got this, maybe even stranger, Bill Haley and the Comets. Legendary Bill Haley. This had, it doesn't have Rock Around the Clock. That was the first thing that Nash and I looked for, I guess, was Rock Around the Clock. But it does have a couple of noteworthy songs. One is Whole Lot of Shakin'. The other one is Rock and Roll Music, and this is all Spanish titles too. Rock and Roll Music is Música de Rock and Roll. A Whole Lot of Shakin' is, do you know how to say that in Spanish? Whole Lot of Shakin'?
No. Mezcla mucho?
No. Sacudiendo, this is hard. Sacudiéndose todo. Whole Lot of Shakin'. And for Mike Pratt, look at this. It has You know, Peter Criss, the worst solo album ever, the worst album ever made in the history of recorded music, is and there's a song on his album called "Tossin' and Turnin'," and there's Bill Haley doing "Tossin' and Turnin'." So there's a Kiss connection there. And now for the grand finale of what I bought. Please don't judge me. And I bought this. Purely curiosity. I feel almost embarrassed to show this. This is Nazi Germany World War II marches, songs, and speeches. And here's the track listing, at least in English. A Nazi what? A Nazi sea song adopted by the Nazis. The next track is, Nazi stormtroopers sing Marche Heide. And then there's another that says a military band plays a parade march. A Nazi military band plays a popular marching song recorded at an actual parade. This is like bootleg of Nazi stuff. I feel very sheepish and like a heel even reading this. But I don't know, wherever you're going to see another, this is like Hitler's Greatest Hits. Maybe that's a good title for it. The Hits of Hitler. I'm embarrassed. I should go take it back and get my 50 pesos back. But anyway, that's what I bought at Chopito. I'm not sure if I will be back at Chopito. There's not much to see there. They've already taken away like 4 or 5 tables. But as I said, I like giving these guys a little bit of money. It might not last very long, I hope, because it's a cool local thing. That is all. Thank you for watching. Ignore the Hitler stuff, but thank you. See ya.